Rip, the Harbor Monsters mascot. And so,
Number 2 goes strong.
waiting back deep, Tyler Nelson makes the catch at the 2. Towards the middle of the field, 15, 20, 25, into Harbor Monster territory. Brought down inside the 20-yard line and brought down by Dante Mason. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Iowa at the Harbor Monsters 17-yard line. It's a 50-yard field, 85 feet wide. There's the quarterback. That is Arvell Nelson. A lot of times, Justin Olabreist will be in the backfield with him. They have 4 up on the line. Snap back. Nelson fires way wide and out of play. And it's incomplete. Tyler Henson, the intended receiver. So it's at the 17-yard line for 2nd down and 10. Nelson and the rest of the team looking over their play bands. Snap back to Nelson. Quick pass over the middle. Catch made. Breaking tackles. Down to the 5-yard line. On to quick hitter was Kyler Nelson. Nelson with the tackle. And among those on the tackle, Dante Mason out of the secondary. It's down to the 6. It is a pickup of 11 yards. And it's 1st and goal from the 6. Snap back to Nelson. Pass complete at the 6. Wenzel brings him down. He's also helped by both Dante Mason and Duran Sosa Maxwell. It's a gain of 1 yard. 2nd and goal from the 5 of the Harbor Monsters. So far, it's simply been Nelson in the backfield. Gets the snap. Evades the rush. Throws into the end zone. Broken up. Broken up by Maxwell. Intended. They were looking there for Sean McFarland. So 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Snapping the ball. There is it. Snap back to Nelson. Rolls to the near side. Knocked away. Wenzel with the defensive play. And he was looking for McFarland. So it'll be 4th down and goal from the 5.
We need you on your feet for 4th and
First
goal.
possession for either team. Now they'll go with Olabreist in front of Nelson. Olabreist to Nelson. He can now run with the football. And he is brought down at the 9-yard line. Double team Wenzel along with Derek Daniels Jr. Ball goes over on downs. And they'll take it over, will the Harbor Monsters. 1st and 10. Looks like it's going to be at about the 8-yard line. So we will see the Monsters offensively for the first time. Travis Whitlock will center it. You got McAllister next to him on the near side. And Jarvey Flowers wide to the near side. Mo Strong far side. Javante Johnson. Now that's KJ Felder in motion. Johnson, long throw, broken up, intended for Felder. Nice job on the defensive breakup. Looks like that was Chris Herring, and it'll be 2nd and 10 at the 8-yard line. And the mascot from the Woo is here. Everybody together. Woo! We got that out of the way. Here we go. Javante, swing pass far side. Cutting in behind the block to the 15 to the 17-yard line is Jarve Flowers. And he is up to the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1 as he picked up 9 on that slant-in pattern. 3 up on the line. Jarve. And then that's Hassan Brockman, who can run, he can throw. Man in motion, far side. Brockman tackled, holds onto the football back at the 8-yard line for a loss of 9. It'll be 4th and 10, back at the 8-yard line. They blitzed immediately, and Felder had no chance. Under 10 minutes now for the first quarter, no score. Arenamania 1. Javante's back in the end zone. In motion, Brockman now runs towards the line. The snap. Javante throwing long, and it is out of play. Out of play. Intended for Felder, and it goes over on downs, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Woo from the 8-yard line. A gamble by the Harbor Monsters turns into awesome field position for the Iowa Woo. Henson wide to the far side. McFarland on the snap. Wide to the near side is Couch. Pass over the middle. Getting to the 1-yard line. 3 Harbor Monsters bring down that receiver. And that looked to be Miles Goulbourne on the reception. Down to the 2. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the pass to Goulbourne. And the Harbor Monsters will take a timeout. Each team is allowed 3 in each half. So a timeout, Harbor Monsters facing a 2nd and goal from their own 2-yard line. This after the Harbor Monsters tried to go deep on a 4th down at their own 8-yard line, and the pass wound up just out of play down at about the 10-yard line or so of the Iowa Woo. So there you see number 1, one of their top receivers, Jamal Couch. The center is 7. That is McFarland. So a lot of the numbers that they did give us were not correct. McFarland wore that same number last week at Kansas City. That's how I know that. What a finish to that game in Kansas City. All right, 2nd and goal from the Monster 2. Bad snap or early motion. Penalty markers fly.
Snap infraction. Offense, number 7. 5-yard penalty. 2nd out.
All right, 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. So they go 5 yards back. 20-second play clock. You can see in the upper right-hand portion of the screen down to 13 seconds. 2 men in the backfield. Man in motion straight ahead. Pass by Nelson into the end zone. Caught for a touchdown by Jamal Couch. A 7-yard reception. And now they can put the ball at the 5, attempt a 1-point after, or put it at the 10 for a 2-point conversion. Kansas City went for the win with just seconds left and could not convert the 2-pointer. 1-point conversion here. You've got Olibrice, you've got Henson, and Nelson. Pitch there. Back it goes. It throws. Incomplete. Incomplete. The try no good. So, with 7:50 remaining in the opening quarter, Iowa grabs the first lead, 6-0, taking advantage of that great field position at the 8-yard line. So they went 8 yards in 3 plays to score. Now let's see what the Harbor Monsters can do to answer. So they will throw it. And Olibrice has been mostly their throw-off guy. And back deep, KJ Felder for the Harbor Monsters. Waiting at the 3-yard line, the throw. Caught. Felder. Trying to get out of trouble. He does to the 5, to the 10. Boy, he was trapped in the end zone for a moment. And we have a penalty marker likely on the tackle. Looks like McFarland was thrown out of there. The return up to the 10-yard line, in fact, where they mark it, call it the 11. At the 11-yard line for the Harbor Monsters, but let's sort out the Hankies.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 25 of the Duluth, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 4 of the Gray. Those penalties offset.
That's offsetting unsportsmanlike penalties.
Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct. And so, do they redo the throw? No, one happened at the end of the play. So the Harbor Monsters will have it at their own 11-yard line, 1st and 10. In motion, KJ Felder, straight ahead. Back to Javante. Pass caught far side at the 15 by Mo Strong. Thrown to the deck and about the 19-yard line. Mo Strong and 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 19-yard line. Again, you have to have 3 up on the line. They don't have to be just either side of center. Snap back to McAllister. He then gets the pass. McAllister has the first down at the 21-yard line of Menardi Lumber. First down. LaDarian McAllister. Last week in the playoffs, 7 receptions, 75 yards, and a touchdown. So the ball up at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 after the gain of 3. Travis Whitlock, snap back. Javante doing some dancing, nearly had it picked off. Nearly picked off, looked like that was Herring once again. Made a mistake for Herring. It hit him in the hands. 2nd and 10 from the 22 on the Duluth side of midfield. 2nd down, 10. Snap back, Javante. Quick pass, far side. KJ Felder is turned over down to the turf at about the 22-yard line of the Iowa Woo. So to a gain of 6, 3rd down and about 4 to go at the Iowa 22-yard line. Single man back, Javante gets the snap, quick pass far side, and probably a loss of a yard or so on the pass to Flowers on the far side, and over to make the tackle. They had a couple members of the Iowa Woo, and from where we are way up high, it's sometimes tough to see those numbers. So it's 4th down and 4. But it's on the Woo side at the 22-yard line. Snap back, Javante, complete to McAllister. He has gotten, well, it's close. It's close. I think they're going to give it to him. Yep, they do. He's got it. He got 4. It's a Minardi Lumber 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. With it now, Javante Johnson. Pass, leaping catch at the 11-yard line. With that catch is Flowers. And taken down on the play by Dejon Warren. Ball is at the 10, a pickup of 8. 2nd down and 2. 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. 6-0 Iowa. 4 up on the line, 2 in the backfield. There's Javante. Back it goes to Brockman. Gets the quick pass over to the far side. That's Javante Johnson. He becomes eligible as a receiver once he sent that ball back to Brockman. And he is down to the 6-yard line. That's enough for a Minardi Lumber 1st down. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. This will be the 9th play of the drive that started at their own 11-yard line. 2 in the backfield. There's the pitch back. That is Maxwell. Brought down at the 6. Brought down at the 6. And the tackle, Carson Walters. So it's now 2nd and goal from the 6. Back it goes, then he hands off there. Trying to find some room. Dancing to the 5-yard line is Maxwell. He had a blocker. Looks like a penalty marker is down. And we'll sort that out. They gave him progress, looks like, to the 5. Only a gain of a yard. It will be 3rd and goal, depending on the penalty situation. As referee Josh Thorough talks it over with head coach Zimmerman.
Number 6. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down.
All right. It's an illegal block in the back by McAllister. So it's all the way back to the 16. 2nd and goal from the 16 of the Iowa Woo. 4 up on the line. That is Felder in motion, straight ahead, far side towards the line. Javante throwing in. It is caught in the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Mo Strong. It'll be 3rd and goal now from the 16. And Flowers wide to the near side. Slot near side is McAllister. Mo Strong wide to the far side. Man in motion, Felder. As Javante throwing into the end zone. Penalty marker thrown, pass interference in the end zone. Intended receiver was McAllister. And looks like the call will go against Carson Walters.
Pass interference. Defense, number 24. That penalty occurred in the end zone, so the ball will be spotted on the 1-yard line, automatic first down.
It goes to the 1, 1st and goal. Penalty was on Dejon Warren. So at the 1, great opportunity for the Humber Monsters to tie or take the lead. McAllister and Mo Strong either side. There goes the pitch. Maxwell's in. Touchdown. Penalty marker is down. A powerhouse bar penalty. Powerhouse bar in Proctor. Let's sort it out. Maxwell went into the end zone.
There is no flag on the play for illegal low block. The result of the play.
It's a touchdown. A 1-yard run for Sosa Maxwell. And the game, pending the point after, now tied at 6. The ball is at the 5, and apparently the Monsters will go. Only 35 seconds remaining. The clock has stopped for the moment. 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We are tied at 6. Whitlock over the ball. McAllister slot this side. Flowers wide this side. Mo Strong slot far side. KJ Felder wide far side. Snap back to Javante Johnson. Whitlock taking care of the rush. It's good. Caught just inside the goal line by KJ Felder. And so the Harbor Monsters take the lead. They lead 7-6 with 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. Well, just about 1 quarter down, yeah. Great crowd on hand tonight. Great family entertainment. And this is also with the big Waterfront Blues Festival going on a couple of 100 yards away. All right, Mo Strong with 16 seconds to go will throw it off from our right. And back deep, Kyler Nelson, who in the first meeting keyed their win with 5 receptive touchdowns. From the 4 to the 10 to the 15, 20, 25, and banged into the boards at about the 23 of the Harbor Monsters. Derek Daniels Jr. on the stop. But they'll start in Harbor Monster territory. 1st and 10, and that'll be at the Harbor Monster 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Woo at the Duluth 23.
Veteran quarterback Arvell Nelson gets the snap, fires, catch made, He's separated from the football on the hit, but I think
The runner was ruled down by contact.
down by contact. I guess so.
This is the end
Wow.
of the first quarter.
We've reached the end of quarter number 1.
And we have reached the end of quarter number 1. We head to the second quarter with the Monsters leading Iowa 7-6. Now this timeout. This will be from the Harbor Monster 21. Nelson throwing and overthrows, and a Benaford souvenir football for somebody in the stands. Well, nope, it came back out, so we'll keep playing with it. Kind of like when we played football on the street and the football wound up in somebody's backyard and we couldn't climb the fence because the big dog was waiting. So it's now 3rd and 8 from the 21 of the Monsters. Just underway, second quarter, 7-6. Play clock down to 5, down to 3. Snap back to Nelson. Nelson is in trouble, throws, catch made at the 15. He found his center, McAllister, at the 15-yard line. And they gave him a couple of extra yards after. And that's going to be at the 13-yard line. He picks up 8. It is enough for a first down at the Harbor Monster 13. Boy, it looked like Nelson was in all sorts of trouble. Snap back. Nelson pitches it up ahead. That's Albrice, I believe, just back to the 10-yard line. Tackled by Wenzel of the Harbor Monsters. That was Albrice. And they say he picked up 2, 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line. There is Nelson, rolls, throws, catch inside the 5, and the tackle by Javante Hayes ripped the helmet right off of Henson. But he makes the catch. Ball is at the 4. A pickup of 7. 3rd and 1 at the 4-yard line. 3rd and a yard to go. 7-6 Monsters, but Iowa knocking on the proverbial door. Albrice back to Nelson. Nelson goes down. Down goes Nelson. Wenzel with the sack. All the way back to the 18-yard line, a loss of 14 yards. It'll be 4th and 15, all the way back at the 18-yard line.
And now we're going to go on together.
It is 4th down. And if the Harbor Monsters come up with a big defensive play, they get decent field position. 4 up on the line. There is Nelson rolling far side. Intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted by Javante Haynes. And he returns it all the way to the Iowa 21-yard line. Haynes with the interception. Javante, his 2nd interception in the postseason, his 4th in 4 games since joining the Harbor Monsters. So it'll be 1st and 10. Call it the Iowa 21-yard line. Return of 29 yards after the interception. Whitlock ready to snap it back to Javante. Felder in motion. Javante's pass incomplete. Broken up on the play by Regria Lewis, defensive back. So it'll be 2nd and 10 at the Iowa 21-yard line. Under 11 minutes remaining in the first half. 7-6, Harbor Monsters. Javante throws, catch made at the 16, and KJ spun down to the deck. Among those on the tackle, Derek Wilson. So it's at the Iowa 15, a pickup of 6, 3rd and 4 coming up. From the 15, 3rd down and 4. Thanks for tuning us in. 106.5 FM, 560 AM in the Twin Ports here. There's a quick pass and a double pass. Brockman makes the catch, or makes the pass. Felder makes the catch at about the 4-yard line. Double pass behind the line, you could do it.
That's harmony right there.
Brockman to Felder.
We're like Simon and Garfunkel.
And they spot the ball at the 3, where it'll be 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. All righty. 1st and goal. We needed a 6th guy out there for the Monsters. Snap back. Pitch back goes to Maxwell. Maxwell cuts back into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. Duran Sosa Maxwell. A 3-yard run. Great cutback against the flow on that run. 13-6. And looks like the Monsters will snap it from the 5 and go for the single point after. Whitlock, Brockman's out there. He can throw or run. Also, Javante Johnson. Felder to the near side. Moe to the far side. McAllister slot far side. A nice little lob. Looking for Moe. He can't bring it down. It's tipped out of play. The try for 1, no good. So, clock stopped with 8:18 remaining in the second quarter. And the Monsters up 13-6. So the Monsters, who spotted Iowa, the first score of the game, and have come back to answer twice, keyed by an interception. The Monsters with 4 interceptions in the win over the Ozarks Lunkers here in the first round. So, most strong with the throw. And Nelson, a good return man, is waiting as the throw taken, fumbled, got the bounce back to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 21-yard line. Maxwell's there for the tackle, so is Mo Strong. So the Woo will have it. 1st and 10, there is a penalty marker down, a Powerhouse Bar of Proctor penalty. And the crew talks it over. The ball spotted at the Iowa 21, but let's see where it goes from there.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 24 of the blue, and unsportsmanlike conduct, 14 of the gray. Those penalties will offset. 1st down, Iowa Woo.
Second coincidental unsportsmanlike conduct call in this game. So it'll be First and 10 from their own 21-yard line for Iowa. Now trailing 13-6. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the first half. They fake the handoff. Nelson passes near side to the 21-yard line. And then up to about the 23 is Olabryce. On the tackle is Dante Mason. So it'll be second down at the 22. He picked up a yard. 2nd and 9 at the 22. Quick pitch. No, fake the pitch as leaping catch made in Harbor Monster territory down to about the 15-yard line. The leaping catch made by Jamal Couch. They spot it down at the 16. It is a pickup of, well, let's see, 3 and 6, 9 yards, and it is enough for a first down. First down at the Harbor Monster 16-yard line, and we have an injury timeout, an Orthopedic Associates injury timeout on the floor. So we thank our radio listeners in the Twin Port. Also, video streaming on the Arena League, my tube, your tube, our tube, video network, the YouTube network. But they are checking on an injured, and that is Maxwell. But Maxwell gets up, and he's got a hitch in his giddy up there. And he is in some kind of discomfort. So it'll be 1st and 10. They went from their own 22 to the Harbor Monster 16-yard line. And needing a little help off the field is Duran Sosa Maxwell, who has scored a touchdown, and he's made some plays defensively. 7:14 remaining. They'll restart the play clock, and there it is, the game clock. So you've got Nelson and Olabryce. Looks like Olabryce will receive the snap. He has it, throws, a bullet caught at the 10-yard line. Caught at the 10-yard line. It was a stop by Henry P.J. The ball, a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4 from the Harbor Monster 10-yard line. Henson right now talking it over. He goes in motion, giving him 4 up at the line. Scrambling far side. The pass is caught. Touchdown, Iowa. Touchdown, Iowa. The catch made inside the 5. And that looks to be Olabryce. On a 10-yard reception, they have it at the 5 to go for a single point after. So that makes it a 1-point game, and they look to tie. There is Nelson, intercepted. It can go for a point the other way. Look at Haynes go. Javante Haynes. An interception, and it becomes a 14-12 lead. Or will it go for 2? They've got 2 on the board. 15-12. Well, how about that? And then the interception. What a burst of speed by Javante Haynes. And he picks up 2, and it's 15-12. taking it all the way on the interception from the goal line. Now the throw off. Olive Bryce and Wenzel is the deep man back for the Harbor Monsters, who now have a 3-point lead.
Back to throw it off for Iowa, number 8, Justin Albright.
Well, for one thing, there is no 3-point play in the league. There's no kicks, no kicking. There's the throw. Wenzel. It bounces high, and it's going to be a touchback. And it'll come out to the 5-yard line. First down at their own 5-yard line on the touchback. 3-point lead, 5.5 minutes to go, first half. Arenamania won, first ever league championship in the Arena League. So the Harbor Monsters will put it into play. Strong is out there. Felder is out there. McAllister as well. Whitlock will snap. And Flowers wide to the far side. Got 2 in the backfield. And a penalty. Well, looked like there was plenty of time on the play clock.
Right to the snap. False start. Offense number 3. That penalty will be enforced half the distance of goal.
It'll be first down, and
Powerhouse penalty for the Powerhouse Bar in Proctor.
Call it.
Half the distance of the goal, it remains first down.
First down and about 13 to go, back at about the 2-yard line. 3 up on the line. In motion, Felder. Snap and then a flip back. Brockman, the pass just beyond the reach of Mo Strong, who is on the fly pattern straight ahead. And it just was beyond his reach. Defending on the play looked to be Derek Wilson. So it'll be second, call it 13 from the Monsters' 2-yard line. Brockman now, the tail of the tandem. And taking the snap, McAllister. Back to Brockman, and penalty markers down. Felder picks himself off the deck. 2 penalty markers now down. And all 3 officials, Josh Thorough, Tom Schiller, Luke Carness, will talk it over. Looks like it's going to go against Iowa, judging from body English. So let's see. It was a play from the 2-yard line.
There are 2 fouls on the play.
Whoa.
False start, offense number 3. That penalty will be enforced half the distance of the goal after the play was over. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 2. That 15-yard penalty will be an automatic first down.
All right, 15 yards from the 1, so it'll go to the 16-yard line off the penalty. Not offsetting. So it'll be a Menardi Lumber 1st and 10 at the Harbor Monsters 16-yard line. Whitlock will snap. Maxwell, quick pitch back to Brockman. Brockman throws. And a catch, and over the board goes Felder. It's a good catch. He makes the catch and goes over the boards at the 24-yard line of Iowa. A 10-yard reception, and that is a Menardi Lumber 1st and 10. First and 10 at the Iowa 24-yard line. Snap and then a pitch back to Brockman. Brockman can run. He's eligible to the 20, to the 15, and he's put into the boards across the way at about the 15-yard line. Once you're put into the boards by contact, your play is dead. The ball down to the 16-yard line, 2nd down and 2. Felder in motion near side. Hassan Brockman sidesteps the rush, and he runs to the 15, and he is brought down at the 15-yard line. Looks like no gain on the play. Well, they'll move it now a yard, and it'll be 3rd down and 1 to go just inside the 15-yard line. Technically, it's the 16, but if they were to bring the chains out, which I've not seen done in the league this year, it would not be enough for a first down. So call it 3rd and 1. 4 up on the line. Brockman gets the snap, looks, throws, and overthrows in the near corner of the end zone. He was looking in the corner for Jarvey Flowers. So it'll be 4th and 1 now at the Iowa 15-yard line. Still here in the second quarter, 2:17 remaining. We're about to get to the 2-minute warning. 15-12 in favor of Duluth. 2-man backfield. Iowa takes a timeout before you get the 2-minute warning. Yeah, you got a freebie coming up. But they want to talk it over here on a 4th and short. 4th and about a 1.5 feet. Officially 4th and 1. Now, the only time the teams can huddle is when a timeout is called. When a timeout is called, it stops the clock, and the teams can do the traditional football huddle. Otherwise, not allowed in the league to speed things up. And we have gotten through this first half pretty quickly. 15-12 Monsters. It's their ball, 4th and very short, just inside the Iowa 15-yard line. So a big play here if the Monsters can keep this drive going. And looks like Brockman stays in at quarterback. Felder will go in motion. The snap will go to Maxwell. And now they start the play clock. And they will start it on the snap the game clock. Whitlock. Now it goes back to Brockman, who is tripped up, throws it ahead, it's incomplete, and the ball will go over to Iowa on downs. Back at their own, we'll call it, 15-yard line. We'll have one play, and then we'll have the Big Apple Bagels 2-minute warning coming up. 3-point lead, 15-12. Not surprising. The last time these two teams, last weekend of the regular season, frankly, the game didn't really mean that much because Duluth already secured the number 2 seed, and Iowa had the number 4 seed. Back to Nelson. Lobs it a little bit backwards. On the run, pass near side. And looks like it was Nelson
This is the 2-minute
on the
warning.
catch. Out to about the 22-yard line. Big Apple Bagel 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 from the 22. Nelson throwing and out of play about the 5-yard line on the near boards. He was looking for Jamal Couch. Covered on the play by Javante Haynes, bringing up a 3rd and 3 from the Iowa 22-yard line. Now the clock will stop inside of 2 minutes in each half with an incomplete pass. 3rd and about 2 or 3. Nelson gets the snap, fires it ahead, catch at the 22, upended at about the 20-yard line. Henry Piget with the tackle, and the tackle made. It's down to the 19-yard line. A pickup of about 9, and it's a 1st and 10 from the Harbor Monster 19-yard line. As Nelson gets that snap. Catch made on the far side at about the 21, and taking it all the way, that is their center tight end as well, McFarland, as McFarland takes it to the 14-yard line, picks up 5. 2nd down and 5 from the 14 for Iowa, who trails with 1:06 to go, 15-12. Nelson passes, caught, made at the 9, and a gang tackle. PJ slow in getting up is Dante Mason, but he is helped up. 3 Monsters on the tackle, and a penalty marker thrown at the end of the play. And Nelson's hot about something there. The veteran Arvell Nelson, 35-year-old quarterback. We have 57 seconds remaining first half.
After the play was over, personal foul, defense number 8, late hit. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Javante Haynes on the late hit. And it'll go halfway. Call it the 5-yard line.
First and goal for Iowa, just inside the Duluth.
So it'll be 1st and goal just inside the Monsters' 5. Slot near side. That looks to be on the near side. That's Crowell. And it goes to the far side and getting gang tackled at about the 5-yard line on the play. I mean, a host of them. Timeout.
Timeout, Iowa Woo.
Iowa
Their second
calls
timeout of the first half.
the
This will be a
timeout.
30-second timeout.
Looked like that was perhaps Vernon Sharp, brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal. But a timeout called by Iowa. The clock stopped with 34 seconds remaining, second quarter. Here at the deck, the Duluth Entertainment and Convention Center, right on the shore of Lake Superior in Duluth, Minnesota. One way or the other, this ends the debut season of the Arena League. All right, 1st and 10. A correction. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Quick pitch near side. Olive Bryce along the near boards. Down at the 1. He is down at the 1. Down by contact into the near boards. And they're going to put 28 seconds back on the clock. It'll be 3rd and goal with the ball at the 2-yard line. Watch this one again. Quick pitch to Olive Bryce, and you can see the linesman called the play dead immediately. So down on the turf, Derek Daniels Jr. We have an Orthopedic Associates timeout. Again, the pitch. And helping to turn that play into the wall there was Dante Mason. So they continue to look on Derek Daniels Jr. 15-12. Harbor Monsters had a 13-12 lead when the Harbor Monsters intercepted a 1 point after conversion and took it all the way for 2 points at the other end. That was by Javante Haynes. But they continue, and they're checking that left knee there of Daniels. Lots of families here at the deck tonight. And yes, they've got their Harbor Monsters paraphernalia. And that is not a good sign. He cannot put any pressure on that left leg as we watch on our video feed up here in the booth, and is being helped to the Harbor Monster bench. And I would tend to think that Daniels is done for the night. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 2. 28 seconds remaining in the first half. 15-12 Duluth. By the way, you're listening locally on radio on the Northland Fan. That's WEBC 560 AM, 106.5 FM, Duluth Superior. Streaming at northlandfan.com. All right, McFarland over the ball. Player either side of him. Snap, handoff, hit at the 1. Trying to force his way in. He does. Jamal Couch. Looked like his momentum was stopped, but he kept the pile moving. And Couch, on a 1-yard run, is credited with the touchdown. 21 seconds left in the half. This on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th play of the drive. 35 yards, 8 plays. They're going for 2 from the 10-yard line and try to go up by 5. The touchdowns for the Monsters give them a lead. And do we have a timeout on the field? Ball is back at the 10. They're leading by 3. Doesn't, at least to me, and now it looks like they're going to put the ball back at the 5. I just didn't see.
Final timeout of the first half.
They called their 3rd timeout, did Iowa. It just didn't seem to me to make any sense to go up by 5 when a touchdown without a point after will give the other team the lead. So they're going to go for 1. The clock does run on the conversion attempt. Ala Bryce and Nelson in the backfield. Ala Bryce rolling, throwing, incomplete. It skipped on the turf. It skipped on the turf before it was caught in the near corner of the end zone by Daniel Crowell. So with 21 seconds to go in the first half, Iowa with an 18-15 lead. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. has leading 13-6. Back-to-back touchdowns, Olive Bryce in this quarter. And that one, the 1 yard run by Couch. Felder awaiting the throw off inside the 5 down to our left. Olive Bryce the throw. Take it in the corner. And no. Well, it did touch out of bounds, so it'll be out to the 5 yard line, a touchback. With just 20 seconds.
After that touchback,
First and 10 at their own 5. Well, that's enough. Get a 45-yard score. So that's what the Monsters are facing. And Javante Johnson, it looks like, is back out there. Whitlock, McAllister just to his left. Looks like Bruckman far side. Mo Strong near side. In motion, Felder. Snap to Javante. Javante steps up and throws. Intercepted. It's taken into the end zone. And trying to run it out to the 9 yard line. On the interception, Iowa with the pick. And the interception made, it looks like, by, check the numbers here. Yeah, by Herring. So the interception. And the 8 seconds remaining.
That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. First down, Woo.
There was a penalty against the Woo, half the distance, so the ball is just outside the goal line. It'll be 1st and 10 after the Powerhouse Bar of Proctor penalty. 1st and 10 from the 1 with 8 seconds remaining in the half. I mean, the ball just outside, inches backside of it, just outside the goal line. So let's see what the Woo has drawn up. Pumping once, Nelson. Now he throws it off short. 5 to the 10 and diving up to the 15-yard line is Crowell, and that's the end of the first. Justin Olive Bryce likes to go from the corners and take it inside the goal line by Wenzel. Slipped and went down and must have went down on contact at the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Harbor Monsters from the 10-yard line.
First and 10 for Duluth at their own 10.
So here we go, and Javante Johnson is out there, along with McAllister. Wenzel will head to the bench. And also heading there is Javante Haynes. Here, we got to have 6 guys, and you have to have 3 up at the line of scrimmage, at least 3 at the snap. Hassan Brockman in front of Javante Haynes. Mo Strong in motion. There is a short pass off 10-yard line, and kind of a horse. Yeah, there we are. I thought that was a horseshoe tackle, as being brought down there was Brockman at the 12-yard line. And we'll wait for the call here.
Face mask, defense number 24. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run.
Well, a face mask will work too. Referee Josh Thorough saying it was a face mask. And so that will move the ball all the way to the Iowa 23-yard line, where it's 1st and 10. A Menardi Lumber first down. Snap back, Brockman gives it back to Javante. Javante dancing, runs. He can run with it since he wasn't the recipient of the snap from center. And he's taken down at about the 17-yard line. Looks like in there on the tackle, Carson Walters. So the ball is at the 18, pickup of 5. 2nd down and 5 from the Iowa Woo 18. Again, 2-man backfield. Brockman back to Javante. Javante can run, but he's pulled down from behind. Pulled down from behind, looks like by Walters. And it's back at the 25. It's a loss of 7. It'll be 3rd down and 12 at midfield, which here is the 25. So a 3rd and longer, 3rd and 12. Strong wide to the far side. Flowers slot far side. Snap to Brockman. Back to Javante. Back it goes over to Brockman. Cuts to the middle. 25 to the 20. Brought down at about the 18-yard line. By Chris Herring. Picks up 8 to the 17. It'll be 4th and 4. 4th and 4 from the 17. So Travis Whitlock over the ball to center. Brockman again right back to Javante. Javante rolling far side to the 10. And did they say there was contact? And no, he got a first down. He is down at the 10-yard line, picked up 7. Menardi Lumber first down. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. It just, the funny way that he stopped and he looked backwards was like, was I down back there? And I didn't see any contact. Most strong, far side, in motion McAllister. This is KG Felder, and he is plowed under by 3 Iowa Woo. Yeah, you got 3 of them. You've been wooed. Looks like Derek Wilson was the first to get him. Ball is back at the 12-yard line, a loss of 2, 2nd down and goal from the 12. 11:21 to go, 3rd quarter. 18-15 in favor of Iowa. Brockman, Felder, back to Brockman. Back to Javante. His pass incomplete. Threw wide and too low for Felder, and he had some green turf ahead of him. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 12. A little razzle-dazzle by the Harbor Monsters. But it goes for naught. Ever wondered what a Harbor Monster looks like, folks? There you go. 3rd down. And
timeout, Duluth.
Timeout.
Their first timeout of the second half.
First of 3 timeouts each team gets. Duluth calls their first with 10 minutes, 39 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3 for Arena football. Somewhat low scoring, 18-15. Earlier this year in a loss here to Kansas City, the Harbor Monsters lost 58-57. Kansas City twice scored 90 or more and against this Iowa team. But it's a much different Iowa team we're seeing here down the stretch in the playoffs. A 59-58 win at Kansas City over the number 1 seed last week. Meanwhile, the defense Last 3 games, the Harbor Monster defense has allowed 21 points or fewer. That's pretty stout defense in a high-scoring game of arena football. All right, after the timeout, 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line. 2-man backfield. In motion, that was Flowers. Pass, caught. Brockman to the 10 and wrestled backwards on the tackle by Rugria Lewis, a defensive back. But he still gets progress to the 8-yard line. He picks up 4. It'll be 4th and goal from the 8. 4th and goal from the 8. Big one here for Iowa's defense. Most strong, far side, McAllister, just this side of center. In motion, Flowers. Back it goes to Javante. He throws, knocked down, but knocked right into the arms. Into the arms of McAllister. Touchdown, touchdown, Harbor Monsters. How about that? Iowa thought it had blocked it. We watched it on the replay. Javante lobbing it, tipped away, but right into the hands of Ladarian McAllister. The Mac attack. So they'll go for 1. They have a 21-18 lead. Low snap. Picked up. Javante has time. Lobbing and throws it out of play. No good. So 9:06 remaining. 3rd quarter in a seesaw battle. It's now the Monsters back in front. 21-18. Mac on the deflection. Well, last week, the Harbor Monsters got their first score defensively on a deflected pass that was intercepted, one of 2 interceptions for Dante Mason last week. So, McAllister on the deflection, officially go as an 8-yard reception. And again, just over 9 minutes remaining, 3rd quarter. It's now a 3-point lead for the Monsters. The throw off, Mo Strong from the end zone down to our right. Lets it fly. Taken at the 7, ahead to the 10, to the 15, to the 25, 20, down the near side, and he is down. Down at about the 10-yard line. The return, Kyler Nelson. And that's one of the things he does best. Great return by Nelson. As that one goes about 30 yards, it'll be 1st and goal at the Harbor Monster 10-yard line. Great field position to start their first drive of the second half. Again, the clock keeps running except for scores, penalties, injuries until we get to the 2-minute warning. Nelson, pass, caught, hit immediately at the 8-yard line on the reception, and tackled immediately by Javante Haynes on the tackle. Ball is at the 9-yard line. They pick up a yard. 2nd and goal from there. 2nd down and goal. Nearing the halfway point of this 3rd quarter. First possession of the quarter for Iowa. The veteran Mason. Mason shakes off one, can't shake off another. He cannot shake off Derek Daniels Jr. The tackle at the 7-yard line. He does pick up 2, does the veteran quarterback Arvell Nelson. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7. 3rd and goal. The play goes in. We have an official's timeout on the field. And a penalty.
The quarterback was contacted in the backfield for a gain. We're going to move the ball back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd down.
It's going back to the line of scrimmage, contact in the backfield, so it'll go back to the 9-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. I'm not sure where locally you can buy a Harbor Monster costume, but he found one. We're halfway through this quarter. Snap back. Nelson, he can run. Fires, intercepted in the end zone. On the run, 25-20. Down inside the 10-yard line. On the interception, Javante Haynes. Javante from the end zone. Wow, they were knocking on the door. They were at the 9-yard line. It's nice when husband and wife can do each other's makeup before the football game. So, well, wait a minute. Why is the football put... All right, down, 1st and goal. Lost my... The painted faces made me lose my track. It's from the 8, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line of Iowa. After the interception and return by Javante Haynes. Back it goes. There's a pass out of play. In the near corner, looking for Mo Strong. And he was covered on the play by Dejon Warren. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 8. Harbor Monsters up 3, looking to increase that here off of the Iowa turnover. Back it goes Javante. He can run, breaks a tackle. Now he pitches it ahead to Brockman. Brockman is hit hard at the 6-yard line. Looked like it was Herring that got him. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 6. They picked up 2 yards on that. 3rd and goal. 5:40 remaining here in quarter number 3 of Arenamania 1. KJ Felder will go in motion straight ahead. Bounce snap back to Felder. Delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Yeah, just a 20-second play clock here. So it'll be 3rd and goal at the 11-yard line. Delay of game on the 20-second clock violation. Clock resumes. 5 minutes and change remaining 3rd quarter. And Hassan gets it. Steps up. Throws far side, and he threw it short. And no way could KJ Felder catch it. Far side at the 6-yard line. 4th and goal. Everybody else was covered. 4th and goal at the 11. Again, a turning point here. Offensively for Duluth. Defensively for the Woo.
Their second timeout.
Second timeout called by Duluth. And for those of you maybe just tuning in, well, the Woo, they're based in Waterloo, Iowa. But you might remember a certain pro wrestler that liked to go, woo! Well, that's it, folks. We've got the Jammers coming in next year, which is a rock musician based. For us old folks, that's usually what we wear. while watching the late night shows going to bed. And then when you got the Wise Guys down in Hot Springs, Arkansas coming in next year. All right, it's 4th and goal, Monsters from the 11-yard line. So it's either score or the ball goes over. Very simple. Whitlock will do the snap. And Brockman back to Javante. Javante throws low, incomplete. Trying to make the diving catch was K.J. Felder. And so, down by 3, the Woo will get it with 4.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line. 1st and 10. All right, well, they've got 3 up on the line. A man in motion. They fake the play action. Olive Bryce throws it low and wide. Incomplete at the 20-yard line. And they were looking there that time. May have been for... Well, hard to say. Again, the numbers from way up here are a little tough to see. Play action fake. Pass, double pass, incomplete. Pass, double pass. They were looking for Couch. I believe that was Olive Bryce who had got it from Nelson. So it's at the 11-yard line. 2nd and 10 from the 11. It'll be now 3rd and 10 from the 11. And if they can force a 4th down at this end, they'll probably get a surrender out of the Woo. Snap. Back it goes. Nelson out of the end zone, throwing long. No good. Overthrown inside the 5-yard line. Covering, they were looking for Couch. Covering on the play, Javante Haynes. And it's 4th down. Will the Woo surrender? And
the Woo have chosen to surrender. 1st down, Duluth.
All right. They are going to surrender. And so it'll go to the Harbor Monsters 15-yard line. Change of downs, change of possession. 1st and 10 at their own 15. That took some time off the clock. 2:51 remaining in quarter number 3. 21-18 Duluth. So now, Javante, lone man back. In motion will be K.J. Felder, far side towards the line. There he goes. Low snap. Javante's got it, throws, catch Mo Strong, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown, Mo Strong. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. 35-yard catch. Mo Strong with his 11th touchdown reception of the year. And it makes it 27-18. Clock running, nearing 2 minutes remaining, third quarter. So first, 1 point after attempt by Duluth. Mo Strong, slot far side. McAllister, slot near side. Again, the low snap, but Javante lobbing one. And it's intercepted in the end zone. And no good. Intercepted by Iowa. So a minute 1:29 remaining. Third quarter. Yeah! They're fired up. A 9-point lead, 27-18. So how about that? Knocking on the door was Iowa. Well, correction. It's amazing when I go back and look at my notes. No, they surrendered at their own 11-yard line. They couldn't move the ball on 3 downs. The Harbor Monsters incomplete on 4th and goal at the Iowa 11. Then a surrender by Iowa.
Back to throw it off for Duluth, number 2.
So 1:29 to go, third quarter. Mo Strong with the throw. Henson had a great return last time. Henson from the 2 to the 5. Breaks one to the 10 to the 15. Slowed up there and brought down by Mo Strong. And a penalty marker is down after the play. A Powerhouse Bar and Proctor penalty. And let's see. Referee Josh Thoreau. And
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, return team number 8. That penalty was enforced. That loses the goal. First down.
Justin Olabrice. And on the return, and the football goes back to the 11-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for Iowa. 1st and 10. The veteran Nelson gets the snap, getting some pressure from Daniels. Throws just over. The one that had the best chance to catch it was Javante Haynes. They were looking for Henson on the far side, but we have another Powerhouse Bar penalty marker down.
Replay. First down.
Offside against our Harbor Monsters.
Offside Harbor Monsters.
For the Woo. At their own 16.
So it goes up to the 16, where it's now 1st and 5. 1st down and 5. Rushing 3, Duluth. Nelson dropped at the 15-yard line. Dropped by Daniel Crowell. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 16. Good look at the crowd here at the deck this evening. And in the second half, the cheer team gets up into the crowd. 2nd and 5 from the 16. Nelson. Pass complete at the 23-yard line. Complete there to Couch. Defended on the play, looks like there by Ahmad Butler. Ball, call it the 23-yard line. It is enough for a 1st down for Iowa. 1st and 10, Arvell Nelson, single man back. 5 up on the line. 1 man goes in motion. Nelson, quick pass. That is Henson. Henson able to get across the 25 to about the 23-yard line. A pickup of about 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 at the Harbor Monsters 23. So 2nd down and 6 to go. Iowa checks their wristbands to get the play. Man in circular motion around the near side. Back now is Nelson. Want a double pass, and along the boards near side, trying that double pass, there was Jamal Couch, but he couldn't get it away because he was surrounded They lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7 at the 24-yard line of the Harbor Monsters. But in this position on the field, you're in 4-down country here in arena football. But the clock keeps ticking away. Arvell Nelson will await the long snap. He gets it. Pressured. Throws. Caught. It's deflected. And did the Harbor Monsters get to the deflection? There's a battle for the ball across the way. And no. It's ruled a catch.
Please do not throw anything onto the field.
Looks like the catch made, I think that's Olive Bryce, made the catch at the 9-yard line. A pickup on the play of 15 yards, and it's 1st and goal from the 9.
Upon review, the call on the field is confirmed. It was a catch, 1st down.
So they went up to the Sky judges up at press row in the section off to our right, and it was ruled a catch. It was a deflection and then a catch. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. What a very fortuitous deflection. And the pass, Nelson stopped at the 6-yard line. Piget there on the tackle with Javante Haynes. And that catch made by McFarland. The ball now at the 6. 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line. We have run through 3 minutes in the 4th quarter. 27-18 Duluth. 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Quick pass at the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Couch with the 6-yard reception. And suddenly it's a 3-point game. They'll go for 1. They put it at the 5. And again, there's no 3-point play since there's no kicking in this particular arena league. There has been in some others, but not this one. All right, you've got 4 up on the line. Snap back. That's Nelson. Deflected. Incomplete. Unable to hang on there in the back of the end zone. I'm trying to identify the Iowa player, but either way, it's no good. And 10:58 remaining, 4th quarter. The Harbor Monsters lead is 27-24.
Personal foul, defense number 4. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. Replay the try.
They're going to replay the try. Personal foul. Ouch. They're going to retry it. And that certainly could change the fortunes in this game. It won't give them the lead, but they get a chance to try it again. Ball went half the distance, so it's at the 3-yard line on the personal foul. So the Woo talk it over. 3 in the backfield, 1 circling in motion. The throw into the end zone. It is caught. It is good. And that makes it 27.
Offside. Defense number 20. That penalty is declined. The conversion is good.
They declined a penalty called on Duran Sosa Maxwell. And so it's a 2-point game, 27-25. 10:54 remaining. Hey, nobody said this was going to be easy for either team. It's the one thing I've learned over the years when it's in the pro level and you're talking postseason, it can be a different level of play. So now, the Monsters will get it back. Olive Bryce with the throw-off. KJ Felder waiting at the goal line down below to our left. From the corner, Olive Bryce. Felder deep in the end zone brings it out. 5, 10, 15, and still on his feet. 20. Finally surrounded and brought down at the 23-yard line. Wow. He can be so elusive. And it took about 4 of them to bring him down. Among them, bringing him down was Carson Walters. So, good field position from their own 23. 1st and 10, Harbor Monsters. 27 yards away from pay dirt, leading 27-25. And thinking back to watching the video from the Kansas City, Iowa game, the fourth quarter was unbelievable. Could this quarter be the same? There is Javante. Pass incomplete. Looking for Mo Strong at about midfield. But again, the clock keeps running. 10:28 remaining. Now 2nd and 10 from the 23. And a referee is signaling they're down by the Harbor Monster, by the Iowa bench. He is signaling, I don't know if somebody's been ejected. And in the white hat, Josh Thoreau. And I don't know whether he had to restore order or somebody was ejected. I don't know. Wow. Well, not surprised now as Josh heads down to the Harbor Monsters. That's head coach Tony O'Neill there. Brent Labrie, the team owner, down there. And I don't know whether it was fans above them doing so. I have no idea. And Tony doesn't seem to be happy with some part of the decision. That's Duran Sosa Maxwell there with the cap on. And this all coming with 10:24 remaining fourth quarter. Iowa has cut the lead to 27-25. And it'll be from the Harbor Monster 23-yard line when we resume play. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Now Josh heads down again to the Iowa bench. Talking there with Goulbourne for a moment.
Disturbance, we are back to action. 2nd down.
After an off-field disturbance, we are back to action.
All right, we got everybody calm down. 2nd 23.
Well, here we go. Clock is running. 2nd and 10. Monsters 23. Javante throws it, throwing it long out of play. Looking for K.J. Felder. Very close coverage from the secondary by Iowa. So it'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 23. There you go. Ha! Got a logo and an Arenamania logo. Here we go. 3rd and 10 at the 23. McAllister there in front of Javante Johnson. And a 3rd and final timeout called by Duluth with 9.5 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter. They lead 27-25. Because the one thing I tend to think, of course, it's, let's say, it becomes 4th and 10 from the 23. A surrender, you only pick up about 12, 13 yards. So it's 4th down territory here, but obviously Duluth would like to take the drama out of it and get a 1st down here. So they had stopped the clock with a timeout. Man in motion. Flip back. This is Hassan Brockman. Put into the boards at about the Duluth 24-yard line. Pickup of 3. It'll be 4th down and about 7.
In the original line of scrimmage, replay 3rd down.
They were offside, so we replay it. It'll be 3rd down and 5 to go. With the football at the 22 of Iowa. Pitch back, Brockman. Swing pass far side to the 20, to the 15. Down to the 10-yard line, Jarve Flowers. Flowers gets a Menardi Lumber 1st down. 1st down at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 11. A pickup there of 11 yards to get the 1st down. And a penalty marker thrown before the snap.
Offense number 3. 5-yard
Ball
penalty.
start by K.J. Felder. A powerhouse bar penalty. So it'll be 1st and 15 back at the 16-yard line. Play clock down to 15. 8.5 minutes remaining. 2-point lead for Duluth. Whitlock snaps it back to McAllister. To Brockman. Pass blocked. Blocked on the play. Looks like that was Walters. Incomplete. Yeah, that was Carson Walters. 2nd and 15 from the 16-yard line. They can get a 1st down without scoring. Now we're under 8 minutes. McAllister back to Hassan Brockman. Brockman throws and he bounces it over in the direction of McAllister, incomplete. Bringing up a 3rd and 15. And Brockman just had to get rid of it. He was under some pressure. And so it'll be 3rd down and 15 from the Iowa 16-yard line. Man in motion, far side. Snap back to Brockman. McAllister, a good block. Brockman can run to the 10, and he's down at about the 8-yard line. It was Walters coming over to finish him off on the play. And it will be 4th down. They need to get the ball inside the 1. The ball right now is at the 8-yard line. So it's 4th down and about 7 to go. But basically you're looking end zone here. McAllister will get the snap. Felder in motion. Back to Brockman. Brockman getting some protection. Now has to run with it to the 5. Touchdown! He cut back at the last moment. K.J. Felder, an 8-yard touchdown scamper, making the lead 33-25. 8 yards out. And that's where, see, in this league, whoever gets the snap cannot run past the line of scrimmage. I'm sorry, it was Brockman. I called it Felder. Brockman all the way. I wrote down Felder, but it was Brockman. And now they try for a single point after. Brockman throws it away in the far corner. No good. So, 5:27 left, fourth quarter. 8-point lead, which means Iowa can tie with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the 8-point difference is meaningful. Had they made the single point after, well, it's a different story, but it's not changed. 5:27 remaining, 33-25. And the Woo will get the football back. Henson will be the return man. Mo Strong will conduct the throw off.
Back and throw it off for Duluth, number 2, Mo.
So that is about a 27-yard drive. There's the long throw. Inside the 5, ahead to the 10, to the 15, and being dragged down from behind by Rayshawn Gant. Rayshawn Gant added to the active roster this week, as Henson is at his own 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 5:21 remaining. The clock does not stop until we get to the 2-minute warning. Play clock down to 13. Alla Bryce will be the man in between Nelson and the center. Nelson gets it, throws it off to Alla Bryce. He's pulled down at his own 22-yard line, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 22. Well, they're crediting him with all of a yard. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 23. Under 5 minutes, 4:44 remaining. Duluth fans saying run, clock, run. Man in circular motion. Nelson, the pass, caught at the Harbor Monster 20. Caught on the play by Goulbourne. And it's at the 21-yard line, picked up 2. 3rd down and about 4. 3rd and 4, 22-yard line, and We've got a penalty marker, and it's hauled in on a one-handed catch. Will it stand up? The pass caught by Crowell. David
Offside.
Crowell.
Defense number 4. That penalty is declined.
They declined the penalty.
Offside against Duluth is declined. Touchdown.
22-yard reception by Crowell. And they're going to put the ball, of course, they should put it down for a 2-point try, and they do. They put it at the 10. We got a few Woo fans here this evening. So they will go for 2 in the tie. It's 33-31. Clock running, 3:44 and counting. Back it goes to Nelson. Correction. Intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted by Dante Mason. And the lead stays at 2. Mason with the interception. Looked like that was Vernon Sharp on the pass. So it's no good. You'll get a throw off here. And now we're down to 3 minutes, 29 seconds in the fourth quarter. 33-31. Yep. So now the throw off, Olive Bryce will throw it, and KJ Felder awaits it outside the end zone down below to our left. So here we go, Olive Bryce kind of scuffing up the football a little bit. And here he goes. The throw. Felder brings it out. Tripped up. The turf monster got him. Oof. Down at about the 7 or 8 yard line. So Harbor Monsters have it. Call it the 8 yard line. 1st and 10.
After the return, 1st and 10, Duluth.
They're at the 8 yard line. 3:24 remaining. Fourth quarter. Arenamania 1. Well, of course, the coaches are on the field here. Whitlock to McAllister. And then Brockman. Brockman from the end zone. Runs it to the 10, to the 15. Oh, my goodness. He takes a hit. A penalty marker is down. The hit knocks the helmet off of Brockman's head. So Brockman on the run out to about the 16 yard line.
Number 24. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run.
Penalty called on the John Warren on the hit. So Brockman, plus the penalty, will move the ball. A Menardi Lumber first down. 1st and 10. Call it the 19-yard line. Three minutes remaining. And back it goes. Brockman completes it to McAllister. McAllister on his feet, still at the 20. And fights his way to about the 16-yard line. Picked up about 3. To the 16-yard line, brings up 2nd down and about 7 yards to go. And it takes more time off the clock.
Timeout.
2.5. Iowa takes the first of their 3 timeouts. That's their first timeout. They have 2 more remaining. And, well, if you're a Duluth fan, if you haven't chewed your fingernails down to the first joint, I wouldn't blame you. Same for Iowa fans watching in. They have battled back like they battled last week against Kansas City. So it'll be with 2.5 minutes remaining on the clock. It'll be at the 16-yard line after Iowa takes the timeout, preserving some time as well, as it's at the 16, 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 for Duluth.
Whitlock will snap to McAllister. Yes, back to Hassan Brockman. Brockman breaks a tackle, throws, catch made, McAllister to the 10, to the 5, touchdown! Ladarian McAllister. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. The Mac attack. A 16-yard scrambling catch. The pass by Brockman.
This is a 2-minute warning.
And we have reached the Big Apple Bagel 2. If you think 2 minutes is not a lot of time, in the game last week at Kansas City, in the last 2.5 minutes, KC and Iowa combined to score 25 points. Bad snap. A pass back to Brockman. Throws! Deflected. And Mo Strong cannot hang on. 2 minutes remaining. 8-point game. There's that 8-point figure again. 39-31. Yikes. And with that 8-point difference, Iowa's still very much alive in this game. So now, the Harbor Monsters with the throw off, Mo Strong. And Henson saunters back to receive the throw. Exactly 2 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. So Mo will let it fly from down to our left. The throw has to be completed. You can't cross the goal line. From the 9, Henson to the 10. Breaks 2 tackles. Finally coming back, and a penalty marker as Henson's helmet goes down was Javante Haynes. That's going to tack on some yardage.
During the return, personal foul, face mask, kicking team number 8. 15-yard penalty, first down Iowa.
So it'll be 1st and 10. After a 15-yard penalty. And they'll get it in great shape at the Harbor Monster 17-yard line. So the penalty, face mask on the Harbor Monsters. 1:53 left. Back it goes. That is Sharp. Catch at the 10. And going down after making the catch is McFarland. McFarland makes the catch. They mark him down at the 8-yard line. A pickup of 9. 2nd and 1 from the 8. 1:25 remaining. Now inside of 2 minutes. Again, an incomplete pass will stop the clock. 2nd and short. Sharp with it. Runs to the far side. He can run. Brought down at about the 1, maybe 2-yard line. And they're going to rule him down back at about the 3. A pickup of 5. It is a first down. It is first and goal from the 3-yard line. 69 seconds remaining.
No time like the present. Defense.
8-point lead. The pitch goes to the near side. In for the touchdown is Jay Palmer. Palmer with the 3-yard touchdown. All right, the last time the Woos scored, Harbor Monsters intercepted a 2-point try. They will try for 2 here, no doubt about it. As now we haven't seen the points on the board yet. And there is a penalty marker down.
There's no penalty on the play. The ruling on the field is a touchdown. That play is under review.
It's under review by the Sky judges. And it's right down on the near side. Watch it again. Well, good angle on it. Palmer has got a lead block. Cuts behind it. And where his knees go down, where is the ball? It's where his knees go down. Where is the ball? Is it at the 1? Is it in the end zone? They are reviewing. They're going to watch it again. We will too. Palmer gets the pitch.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. It's a touchdown.
And it will stand as a touchdown. Palmer with the touchdown. 39-37. 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining. They will go for 2. Wow. This crowd is on its feet, making noise. 2-point try. Olive Bryce with Sharp behind him. Sharp has it. Runs to the near side. Throws out of play. No good. He throws it out of play. No good. The Harbor Monsters hold on to the 39-37 lead. Oh, baby. 1:03 remaining. Next time around, bring my stomach. No good. And the Harbor Monsters could salt it away. Throw off is coming, I do believe.
Side kick is a 4th.
Here we are. We're going to the
onside.
20
from the 5. Excuse me. A 4th down and 20 from the 5.
4th down and 20 from the 5-yard
line for the Iowa
They
Woos.
have got to make it to the 25. So this is the onside play. Kansas City scored on a 45-yard run, but missed on the 2-point conversion. Then went on the onside again and could not get the first down needed. So it's one play. The game clock does not run. The play clock does. And the play clock is running. Vernon Sharp, and he's the lone man back. Up, man now going in motion. Low snap. Sharp has it. And he breaks away. Throws. Incomplete. Harbor Monster ball at the 5-yard line. incomplete.
That pass is incomplete.
Somebody lost a helmet on the contact. That was Derek Daniels Jr. So the Monsters will get it first and goal from the 5-yard line with 1:03 remaining, leading 39-37.
First and goal, Duluth at the Wolves 5.
The rule is Hubbard Monsters have to have a possession. I don't think you can do it again if you're Iowa. It looked like Kansas City was going to do it twice. But I think the Hubbard Monsters have to have a possession. McAllister will get the snap. He has it. Back to Brockman. Brockman back up to McAllister. McAllister stopped in a gang tackle at the 5-yard line. Timeout, Woo. It'll be second and goal from the 5-yard line. 39-37. It's going down to the very end. And Iowa, hey, second week in a row. I don't think they're fazed by it. They held off the number one team in the league last week, 59-58, when Kansas City missed a try for two to take the win. Ball is at the 5 after the Iowa timeout, second and goal. Play clock is underway, down to 17. Back it goes to Brockman. Steps up. Brockman's going to take it all the way. Yes, he does. There's some icing on the cake. There's the dagger. Brockman from 5 yards out. And it makes it 45-37. It's an 8-point lead again. And so this point after is still very important. I got a little bit ahead of myself, not realizing that made it an 8-point game. I thought that put it out of reach. It obviously hasn't. Single point here would make it a 9-point lead. That would put it out of reach. Brockman throws. Caught for a 2-point conversion. Jarvey Flowers. That makes it a 9-point lead with 43 seconds remaining. Jarvey Flowers caught it at the back of the end zone. 43 seconds left. And I guarantee you nobody has left this arena yet. Wow. Mo Strong will conduct the throw-off. Woof. 43 seconds. I think I've said that, yeah. Here's the throw-off. You got to worry about Henson. He is good. There's the throw. Henson from the 5 to the 10, far side. Brought down shy of the 20-yard line. Tackled on the play by Rayshawn Gant. And it is first and 10, Woo. The ball will be at the Iowa 19-yard line with 39 seconds remaining. Again, incomplete passes will stop the clock here inside of 2 minutes. Play clock has started, down to 17. Alabrice is the short man. Sharp looks to be the deep man at quarterback. He gets it. Throws long. Stays in play, but too high for the intended receiver. The intended receiver was Nelson. I'm sorry, not Nelson. There we go. Was, Kyle Nelson. There was Nelson. It's calling a lot of Nelsons out there. Timeout, Iowa. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. 32 seconds. The clock stopped on the timeout. Our graphic shows we also have an injury, an Orthopedic Associates injury break. A collision in the near corner. Those are hockey boards beneath that rather thin padding. They don't give easily. Screen trying to, and getting up to his feet. And that's Henry Piget, the captain, Henry Piget. 32 seconds remaining. 9-point lead, 46-37. Woof. You got to give both these teams a lot of credit, let me tell you. Back it goes. Sharp will run to the 20, 25, 20, 15, 10, and is shouldered into the boards across the way at the 10-yard line. On the tackle, Ahmad Butler for the Harbor Monsters. It's at the 11. He picked up 8. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the 11-yard line. Well, let's see. Nope, wrong. Their own 19. It'll be 1st and 10. Back it goes. Sharp throws high. Unable to bring it down was McFarland as he crashed into the boards with Dante Mason down below us. Like I say, with those VIP seats, any closer to the field and you'd have to make the tackle. From the 11-yard line, 2nd down and 10 with 17 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Only way would be if they score, and they do, that onside option. Sharp back at midfield, throwing out of play. Nice souvenir catch by a fan. Yeah. You made a nice catch. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 11. Should they score, they will be able to do the onside option again. Only 10 seconds left, folks. Most of the crowd standing. 3rd down and 10. Snap back. Rolling. Sharp throws. Leaping catch in the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Iowa. Wow. Great leaping catch It may be Olive Bryce. Looks like it. Nope, it is not. It is Couch. Couch on the 11-yard reception. They will go for one. There is 2 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to go for one, which would make it 46-44. But there is that onside option looming. From the 5, Sharp trying to break away, still standing, throws, caught for a single point after in the end zone.
Iowa will attempt an onside.
Caught by Olive Bryce.
20 from their 5.
The conversion is good.
Oh, folks. Now they'll do the onside. However, the clock doesn't run, but if they were to get a first down, they'd have one play. Wow. And that cuts it. 46-44. 2 seconds. Now again, they will put the ball at the 5. They have to make it to the 25 in one play, and then they would get one more down. A stop here, and that's all she wrote. And the crowd trying to make this deck a real home field advantage for the Harbor Monsters. Again, it's 4th and 20, one play. You have to at least make midfield the 25. And the last timeout called by the Wolves.
Keep it up, Duluth. Do not quiet down. Timeout. Iowa Wolves, their third and final timeout of the second half.
Timeout.
Final timeout. Neither team with a timeout left.
Take a breath, Duluth, then we're going to turn.
Holy mackerel. 46-44. And now, again, what Iowa saw last week was on an option. Ryan Martinez went 45 yards. In other words, from the 5 on the onside conversion, scored with 5.8 seconds remaining, cut it to 59-58, but Kansas City couldn't convert the 2-pointer for the win.
You did it twice, you did it 3, 4, 5, 8 times. You can
Game clock does not run. Play clock does.
This is it. Defense. 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 Defense.
Olive Bryce and Sharp will be in the end zone. Coach has to leave. Referee says you've had your time. That's Henson. Henson in front of Sharp. Gives it to Sharp. Sharp can run. And he's out of bounds. He's down at the 21-yard line. Harbor Monsters take it over at the 21.
Short of the line of game. Duluth ball, first and goal from the 5 with 2 seconds on the clock.
It goes to the 5. It goes to the 5. It doesn't matter, but now this really would be icing on the cake. It goes to the 5. No. I think their head coach, Hollywood, is saying the ball should be at the 21. And I believe he's right. And they may have prematurely announced onside. The other team will take possession at the spot as a result of the play. So it is from the 21-yard line. Always good to have the rule book with you, folks. They take a knee. That's it. Game over. 3-0 on the clock. They're the champions. The Harbor Monsters are the champions of the Arena League.